What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And how's everybody doing tonight? We have a wonderful show for you. This is kind of because an inner council member, King Love 2, brought this to my attention about Polygon and all the cool stuff that Polygon has to offer and defying this dump we're having. Quickswap is actually a part of Polygon that they use to swap Matic tokens for other stuff. We're going to take a look at that tonight. We're going to deep dive into the Polygon and Matic. And then we're going to talk about one of our very first super chats that we had was about Siatama. And I didn't want to give any bad information. And I think I've narrowed it down to basically why the price dumped and why the community is not with Siatama anymore. And that has to do with the FBI. So you're going to want to watch till the end to see what happened to Siatama and why it dumped. And just a little caution on meme coins possibly. But we have a good show. I thank you all for stopping by. I will keep my chat at my face today. At my face. And see what you're all doing. And I welcome you all to the show. Weeping Angel and Jorge Salazar, our first people to the channel today. I'm hoping that King Love shows up because this was because of his idea earlier. I haven't been able to talk to him, but hopefully he shows up or watches it later at least. But I'd like to see him here for the live stream. Now let's go into this because I'd like to see, some of the stuff that he has to offer in the chat as well. That's why it's really good to become the inner council. Not only do you have to just watch my videos, but you can also help be a part of the channel a little bit. You can give ideas, like if there's a direction you'd like to see the channel go, or if you would like to see certain stuff on the channel, then you can directly impact that by becoming an inner council member. And to do that, just be well known to the channel. Super chats, like the next person I'm going to ask to join is Jorge Salazar if he wants to. So that'll be cool. I want to go right into, first off, the fear and greed index, because this is the whole sentiment of the market. And this is why I was telling you about the Coinbase thing, why it's important to not only show the crypto going down, but you need to have a whole market sentiment. So if some crypto is going up, you got to showcase that as well. Why? Because it's all about sentiment. And if you don't believe me, look right here, fear and greed index. What is that? So if you guys are new, what is a fear and greed index? Well, most of you probably already know. It is the sentiment if you should basically buy crypto or if it's really risky. So basically right here on this side, anything in the red is saying, oh, it's pretty risky, to buy crypto, or that's what the sentiment is. It isn't necessarily true, but as you see, we are going down, and the extreme fear is showcased by that. Now, as we go up and we get into the 50s and then the green, that is called greed. So you go from extreme fear to fear, and then you start to move over to the greed. And then you get extreme greed over here, which means that we're oversold, which means the market, could be going up. That's a good sign. But once you get the higher up here, it means it could be a little oversold. But it's always better to be in greed because it means the market is healthier. We're in extreme fear. Yesterday was only regular fear, and then we had this dump again today, right? So before we get into the quick swap, I just wanted to go over that. If you're wondering why Bitcoin is down, it's sitting at 46,000. The sentiment, I think it has a lot to do with the news that came out. I think this was an artificial dump. That's why we're still sitting at these strong levels down here of support that we've been to before. Now, once we break out of this channel to the downside, or then we can worry. But for right now, guys, there's nothing to worry about. That's the first thing I want to say in this video. It's cool. We're good. I know a lot of you are really struggling right now. Oh, and another thing, guys, I'm going to do a video about Express Crypto. They were one of our first, they're basically the reason our channel grew. And they're down right now. As you guys know, Express Crypto is down. So I just want to let you guys know they're going to be back. They're working on a solution right now to fix it. They have a plan. They have it narrowed down. If you ask any member, they'll give you the same plan. And that's good. That means they have a solution in the works. So they're not scamming you. All of your money is safe. Just calm down. It will be up and running again. Something happened with the technical stuff on a very large level, and that can happen when you have such a complex site like Express Crypto and a micro wallet. So they're doing everything that they can to keep your money safe while this is happening. I just wanted to go over that for a lot of you that are worrying about Express Crypto. I'm actually going to do a video about it because I want to support them in their hard time right now. They supported us when we were small, so now we're going to support them in their, just unfortunate series of events. So this is what we're going to get into it right now. This is Quickswap, and this crypto went up. Geez, I don't know. Let's look yesterday. This is what happened to this in this last 7 days. So from the 26, 27, it was crawling along like $200, $10 million volume basically every day, 10 to 13. And then hiya, on the 28th, at the end of it, look where it was like, oh no, it was the very beginning of the 28th, right? Early in the morning. So at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, man, it's always at that time. Whenever I hold a crypto, I like to wake up at around 5 or 6 in the morning in a bull market, because that's normally the time when crypto pumps, I've noticed. And so that would be like 8 a.m., 8 to 9 p.m. or 8 to 9 a.m. on the East Coast. But I noticed around 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's basically like when the USA is starting to wake up in New York and on the East Coast. And that seems like normally that's when the price spikes. But look, it went all the way. It says 528. So this is Quickswap. This is the actual cryptocurrency behind the Quickswap interface. And I really wish I could have King Love on here, man, because he had a lot to say about this. Maybe we'll think about doing a video with him on this in the future. See if he wants to at least come on, maybe on voice. He doesn't necessarily, if he doesn't want to do a face, I'll talk to him about that, guys. We'll let you know. Let's see here. Yeah, we went to 528. It said, I think, $900 on Coinbase. So this always kind of shows a lower price, but I think it went to $900 on the Coinbase site. And so that was like and it was at 200 on Coinbase to 900. So that was a major pump. That was like almost 4.5x. But getting the top would have been hard, but you probably could have got it over here. So worst case scenario, you didn't get it at 900, but you could get it at, well, we'll just say 500 here and then 400 or whatever. So if that's all we have in front of us. But yeah, like 450. So that wouldn't have been that bad from, you would want to get it at 528, but 450, that's only $75 less. So not too bad. You could have had a second chance here and even a third chance over here before the dump. And it's still, what is it sitting at? 324 now. So it's basically up about $60 from yesterday now, or from the other day, from the 27th. So that's pretty cool. But let's look at this. This is the inner swap, I guess, Quickswap. It's this is why the token, is created. I guess you could probably use it for governance and a bunch of other stuff. And yeah, this is good information. Always make sure when you guys are dealing with these sites. Now, I'm glad I read this right now. This is a good thing to tell you while we're on a live stream. While you guys are searching and, making your crypto journey and you go through these sites, sometimes it becomes a tedious task, right? And you stop paying attention to the URLs, which is this up here, the basically the address you're putting in. That tells the computer where you're going. So you always want to make sure that you're at the right URL, which is the right thing. Now, if this said like Quickswap with a E or like an extra letter in there or like an underscore or something that doesn't belong there, you would want to be cautious of that, because you could be taken to a phishing site, and that you would connect your wallet just like the same way you would do here, except they would say, well, something's wrong. We need your private key. Anytime anybody ever asks you for your private key, it's a scam immediately. So, yeah, but we'll just let you know about that. And yeah, just be careful. So you can connect your wallet here, and it has multiple different ways, multiple different wallets that you can use. MetaMask, Venly, Portis, Coinbase wallet, which is not Coinbase, not the Coinbase app. They have their own wallet, which is a non-custodial wallet. Well, it is a non-custodial wallet, but it's owned by Coinbase. Does that make sense? Because you own your key for that one. But you can also link it to your Coinbase account too. So yeah, it's kind of a custodial wallet, but kind of not. It's like a custodial wallet with a non-custodial extension, basically. So, or you can do Wallet Connect. And Wallet Connect, you just grab the QR code, copy to clipboard, desktop. You can do it either way. Ledger Live, Infinity Wallet. You can do, there's multiple ways to connect a wallet here. So you're going to want to do that. And let's see, can I connect my MetaMask? Why is it saying install? Oh, I haven't installed MetaMask on this thing yet. I was thinking of my other computer. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now, but I would just, install MetaMask and then come here and connect it. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what ones I already have. Oh, I just have Plug on here. That's from ICP. Now I want to go deeper into Quickswap. So wait, I must have erased that because I was looking. I want to see their website. Quickswap, let's just say website. I mean, I don't want to just go to the, you know what I mean? I don't want to go to the actual interface. I want to go and see if they actually have a website. So, I don't think they do. Normally they have like the interface and then they also have a website that tells about the project. So that's the thing. Quick is an Ethereum token that powers the Quickswap. Yeah, we know that. So let's check the Twitter, I guess. And, this is a decentralized exchange. So Quickswap isn't like Coinbase. Coinbase is a centralized exchange. It's owned and operated by people. And so you have to trust Coinbase. But Quickswap is just another decentralized exchange where you just have to trust the code, basically. So next generation DEX trade at lightning fast speeds with near zero gas fees. That's why it's really good too, is the gas fees, guys. That is what's really expensive on Ethereum. Powered by Polygon. Okay. Formerly known as Matic. Wait, what? Is it not Polygon anymore? Wait a minute. Powered by formerly known as Matic. Did they change? It's Polygon now? Whoa, we got to look into that. Guys, here, you got to tell me something. Is that... you guys got to let me know. Hey, Jorge, remember, we're going to do Siatama too. So that's going to be for you just here in a bit, but that's going to be at the end. So you got to definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, I addressed EC because, they've just been really supportive of our channel. And I know what it would be like if, I worked at a site and then all of a sudden our tech just went down on us, because I've had technical problems before. I know exactly what that's like. So, and, I like those guys over there. So we wish them the best. I'm going to be praying for them and, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I see there's I just do a lot of the surface level stuff on cryptos, and then later on I go in and we can do deep dives like this. So this is why we're doing a deep dive into the Quickswap and Polygon and all of that too. So I really want to see what they're doing here. How to connect BitKeep wallet. So now they're letting BitKeep OS users can connect over there now. I really wish they had like a website here. Let's see, Quickswap exchange. Yeah, that's the Telegram, that's the Twitter, and that's Reddit. Okay, nope, they don't have anything more than that, but that's okay. The deep dive is still cool. I did want to look a little more. Just added rewards for HBAR, Polypug, Fodl, Mask, One, Blank, Welt, STZ, Clam, Egg, and Tomb. So those are all reward pools. Here's the quick pool, F pool, because a lot of you guys I know are into yield farming right now, and you can get lots of money from yield farming, and you don't have to pay a lot of fees on Quickswap or Polygon. That's the thing. If you want to get into the pools and the liquidity pools, you can do that. You can add liquidity. Boom. And then you pick Matic and then another token, whatever token you want to, like Quick. Say you want to do Matic and Quick, right? And then you input, say, 100 Matic, and that would be 0.7 Quick. So that would basically give you rewards in the liquidity of this. When you add liquidity, you are given pool tokens representing your position. These tokens automatically earn fees proportional to your share of the pool and can be redeemed at any time. So that's what you would do. You'd buy Matic and Quick in whatever wallet you connect here, and then you can add liquidity, and it's basically like staking, but it's called yield farming. And what you do is you basically add liquidity. Now they have predetermined farms as well, like LP mining, dual mining, dragon syrup, whatever that is. This is that. Quick, quick rate, yeah, quack. And then you can search for your own one, it looks like, and create whatever participating pools, rewards running, APY. Okay, 38% deposit. Okay, I have no clue. I would have to look more into this part. Oh, it looks like you can deposit into FUSDC, or, oh, you get to pick which one. Okay, cool. It just took a while to load. That's what was happening. It's like, what is this? Yeah, this is just the whole area where you choose which liquidity pair. And these are the predetermined already, established pools. Fees, 24-hour. Rewards plus fee APY, 21.4, 10.7, 12.8. It just depends on which one you use, and how 33.9 in this one. So that's a pretty high one. Let's see, APY. Ooh, yeah. Now, if you look at that one, blank USDC, 2,108%. But I don't even know what blank is, so I probably would not. These, I would be careful with some of these because I don't know what PBR is. I don't know what STZ is. I think they're Polygon tokens is what they are. Now, if you know what these are and you trust these, then yeah. USDC Quick. Now, I would trust that one because that's USDC. Ooh, 1,000. 1,000%. No way. Dude, what? So if I deposited 1,436, oh, that's 1 million. Never mind. I was like, if I deposit 1,000, I was getting ready to deposit $1,000 because if it was going to give me 4 Quick a day, that would be about $1,000 a day. That would be cool. So yeah, whatever. I don't know what that is, but deposit Quick version 2 LP tokens. So yeah, you got to connect your wallet before you can do anything. So the pool rate. So basically that's what's happening. There's $1,436,625 in total deposits in here, and the pool with all this money creates this amount of Quick, or the Quick every day. And so basically everybody gets a share of how much this is and the fees per day. The pool gives you stuff, and then I think you get fees as well. So basically they're going to split this 4.49 into this $1 million. However much of that you put in there is however much of this you will get. Unfortunately, that's the way that I think that works. So let's go back. There's a lot of cool stuff and yield farming. This is what a lot of people, and this is cheap. It's cheaper to do over here. If you're using like Quick, and maybe not Quick and F, but if you're using the Quick and USDC or Quick and Ethereum, stuff like that. What is the dual mining? Matic F. Yeah, see all these. So Matic USDC, Matic Quick. This is the one you're going to be wanting to do, is the Matic one, the dual mining. So basically you'll deposit Matic and Quick right here. Boom. You deposit your LP tokens. And yeah, you might have to, I'm not sure if you have to switch your Matic into this or if it automatically does when you put it in there. That's something you'll have to figure out. I can't really do. When you withdraw, the contract will automatically claim on your behalf. Okay. Incentivized rewards are not an endorsement, and you are strongly encouraged to do your own research when providing liquidity. And I agree with that, guys. Do your own research, but if you see an opportunity to make some money with little gas fees here, you know, this is where King Love could help you because he's already been doing this. So, yeah, you would definitely want to talk to him about that. I was hoping he would show up. I don't know where he went. I guess they're partnered. Okay. Ox and Polygon are now partners. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah. So, and nobody can really know the answers unless they have them right there in front. It's all, the whole game is all speculation, even technical analysis. My biggest thing with technical analysis, you know, the big whales and the people that are shorting Bitcoin have technical analysis too. So if they see a breakout coming on TA, they could use their money and their influence to drop the price and stop a breakout from happening. But on the same end, couldn't a bull do the same thing on the other end? So it provides for quite the atmosphere that you have there of manipulation. You have one person manipulating the price down, or one group of people manipulating the price down, and another group of people manipulating the price up. Or is it the same group? Oh, that was a mind bender right there. What if it's the same group doing both? All right, so let's look at the price. Is there any money to be made on this yet? Right on. Okay, so Quickswap obviously had a monumental rise on here. So to 500 and some bucks. It doubled in price, and then quickly went down. Back down to here. So in the short term, doesn't look too good, or it just kind of doesn't. We don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It just, who knows what's going to happen with that. Let's look at the hour. Okay, this is a little better. We get a little better of an idea of what is happening here now, because we have this area that is now, look at that, we blasted above it once and it's going down now. So we're definitely on a downward trend, and it looks like we have a symmetrical triangle forming here, which happens when you have like a bull flag type scenario without a pole. So what does that mean? Well, there would have had to be another one of these down here and maybe even a couple more candles to form a pole. See, this is just the flag now, since it's one big candle. So instead of it being a bull flag, it's a symmetrical triangle. Like that. And we are basically at a head right here. So something is going to happen, and we'll keep an eye on this until the end of the show. We'll come back and look and see which way this broke out, or if it just went sideways. Which way? I wonder. I've never seen a symmetrical triangle just break out sideways before. If it just stays the same price, we'll just have to extend it, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that'll be something to that we get to watch and see what happens. So that's kind of exciting, because look, it's right at the end, guys. So the very next candle is going to decide what happens, and these are our candles. So basically in 36 minutes, we will know whether or not it breaks either sideways, down, or to the upside. So that'll be cool to watch. And next, I wanted to talk about this. Now, at first, this was kind of like, what is this? Well, as we all know, Bitcoin had its first ETF this year, right? Everybody knows that. We've been waiting for it. It wasn't the kind of ETF we wanted. We wanted a spot ETF. And if you don't know the difference, the spot ETF trades and tracks the price of the cryptocurrency right now. The ETF that was approved was a futures ETF. And as you know, in the stock market, those are things that happen with commodities and other things, you know, like oil, cattle, just any type of tradable stuff. So we had a Bitcoin ETF, which was a landmark and groundbreaking accomplishment for us. Even though it wasn't the one that we wanted, we got in the door. We got our foot in the door. Basically, we are now interns. We're not getting paid yet. No. But basically, they're giving us a chance is what that means. So now, what does that have to do with this? Well, Apple, Meta, NVIDIA take top weightings in ProShares Metaverse ETF filing. So wait a minute. ProShares, these are the guys that launched the very first Bitcoin ETF ever that was approved. Nice. So now they are filing a Metaverse ETF. Well, which one are they going to file it for? Just the Metaverse? Are they going to pick a crypto? I mean, is it going to be Decentraland? Is it going to be Sandbox? Or are you just talking about the Metaverse in general? Okay, well, amid demand from investors, ProShares is seeking to launch a Metaverse-themed fund featuring heavy weightings in Apple, NVIDIA, and Meta. So let's go and look a little bit more about this. So ProShares, a popular issuer of exchange-traded funds, ETFs, has set its sight on launching a new ETF focused on the metaverse, according to a Bloomberg report. Filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, on Tuesday, the ProShares Metaverse-themed ETF will track the performance of the Sol Active Metaverse Theme Index. Okay, this is what I was just wondering about, and I guess it's something I've never even heard of before. Have you guys heard of this? Let me know in the comments below, because this is something that's absolutely new to me. Now, I didn't even know this. I was going to talk about this. I didn't read this. I just thought it was cool, and I was like, oh. But yeah, so this is actually really cooler than I thought. So we'll track the performance of the Sol Active, look at this, Sol Active Metaverse Theme Index. Isn't that cool? The SMTI, or they call it the SumTAV. Sum, S-O-M-E-T. Okay, you lost me. But I was with you most of the way. The index comprises public companies that provide or use technologies underpinning metaverse-related products. So basically, they are geniuses, guys. Now, you and I are like, okay, how do we get in on the metaverse trend? This is going to make us tons and tons and tons and tons of money. What if we just invest not just in a crypto, and we don't make our own metaverse because the metaverse is already there? How about we create a fund that tracks all of everything on the metaverse? So not only Decentraland, not only Sandbox. Now, I just figured this out right now, and that's craziness. Guys, if you see what that means, they basically, and all of the items, like, you know, the NFTs that you get from the big name celebrities selling their shoes in the games, this will be under that. So they basically, it's like taking a net and throwing it in the water with a bunch of fish. It's almost unfair, but the fish were there and you have a net, so why not? And basically what they're doing is taking a net and throwing it over the metaverse and catching it like a ton of fish. And boom, they're not just taking one of the tokens. Like me and you, we're with our single fishing poles, right? With our one crypto. And they're using a big old net to grab the whole metaverse and using it to profit off of and creating an ETF. Now, this is something that I would actually look into. How could I buy into this? because they're not only trading one of the coins. So like say if you hold Decentraland and it absolutely tanks for some reason, there's a glitch or a bug, and I'm not saying there is. There's a glitch or a bug in the game, or it gets hacked and all of the stuff, something happens and one of the cryptos goes under, right? Well, that isn't going to, affect the whole narrative as much as it would say if you just held that one crypto. Now it doesn't exist anymore, but you're investing in the entire metaverse through this. And I think that's what they're saying, guys. I hope you're, with me on that idea. Hey, Mr. Tien got here. Cool. Wet Doge. Oh, man. Okay. So I really want to know what you guys think about this. So if you don't let me know now, let me know later on in the comments, because this is huge. Now, the index compromises public companies that provide or use technologies underpinning metaverse-related products and services. So it's not only products, but everything going on in the metaverse, such as data processing and relevant hardware like VR headsets. So they're not only using the stuff in the game, they're actually talking about the technology that you can plug into the metaverse as well, like VR headsets, hardware. They're basically cornering the market with everything. The index top 3 weighted stocks include Apple, Nvidia, and Meta, the social media platform formerly known as Facebook. Earlier this year, ProShares became the first firm to launch a Bitcoin. Hey, here, I was telling you guys about this. I was hoping I wasn't wrong, and I did remember reading this, so I'm glad I got that information good to you guys. ETF with nearly $1 billion traded on the first day. $1 billion, guys. You know how much? I mean, I don't even know if my house could hold $1 billion. It's such a large amount of money. Well, maybe not 1 billion, but like 100 billion. I think it would fill my entire house. And it's a 1-bedroom house. So that's a lot of money. 1 billion, that would probably fill my bedroom. Like from top to bottom. Not even joking. That's a lot of money. I mean, we can only do that electronically. Imagine if the only way to trade Bitcoin was to get dollar bills. How would you buy $100 billion worth of Bitcoin? You couldn't. I mean, I guess you could. It would take like freight trucks. I mean, oh, here comes the guy buying his Bitcoin now with his 27 freight trucks of money. Okay, well, there is a reason that we're going to digital money, guys. It's easier. You don't need such a large amount of worthless stuff, right? Now, gold has value. It's like legit tangible value. But basically, dollars are just paper saying that they're worth something because of a premise and an idea that somebody had a long time ago and said, yes, we agree. You agree this is money? Okay. Well, I agree it's money too. Okay, well, I agree. And it reminds me of an ant colony. I've been watching a lot of Ants Canada, and it just kind of reminds me of an ant colony before they get ready to move. One ant will go kind of explore, and if they deem it worthy, they'll go try to get all the other ants excited and like, hey, check this place out, and then finally, everybody starts to agree, and then you have the little stragglers at the end that are like, no, I ain't moving. That's a lot like the evolution and the adoption of crypto and the way that we use, because it takes a few people to show everybody else that it's safe. Yes, come on in, because you don't want to move into a nest that is a predator's den, and you say, we don't want to put a bunch of money into something that's just going to eat our money away. You can put it in those terms. And shout out to Ants Canada, because I love that channel. I basically watch it every day now. But yeah, so it reminds me of that. And so me and a lot of the other influencers online are the excited ants telling you guys it's safe to move in. Let's move our nest. This is a better place. We'll survive longer. We'll thrive. We'll grow bigger, just like this channel, just like everything. And $1 billion, the whole point of that, basically, how would you trade that much money in paper or gold? Even gold. You couldn't carry $1 billion in gold. You could, like a person couldn't. You're like, okay, I'll give you $1 billion in gold, but it's going to take like a forklift to give you the money. When Bitcoin, you could just be like, okay, give me your address. Oh, pay $5. Okay. Actually, I want you to get it now, so let's pay $10. Okay, $1 billion. Okay, did you get it? Great. We didn't even need a bulldozer. Didn't even need a dump truck. So that's pretty cool. Now I want to move on. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the metaverse because this was, just kind of like an eye opener. But this has a lot to do with it. Layer two is basically what Polygon is. And they are building these games, I guess, on layer two. Now they want to gamify the world with Bitcoin. And I don't know why this is part of layer two. It must have something to do with, because it's Bitcoin. Okay, this is why it's layer two. This is the Bitcoin Lightning Network. That's why. Okay, I remember now. So this is basically Bitcoin Lightning Network's layer two, because as you know, and a big problem with Bitcoin for small transactions, that even if you spend $2 or $3, you're going to have to pay a $2 or $3 gas fee unless you're like on Coinbase, because Coinbase divides up those fees, with all of their orders, so they're less. But if you have a layer two solution like Bitcoin Lightning Network, now you can integrate Bitcoin into these smaller micro transaction games. Now, a new game will soon drop in the App Store. You are a cat, a cute cat, a cartoon cat who flings items like fish, seashells, and golden stars into the sky. Your goal is to smash targets. Reminds me of Angry Birds, but I guess they're angry cats. Cute cats, a cartoon cat who flings items. I tested the game called Thunder Bay while it was still in beta. In the spirit of games like Candy Crush, it's a bit mindless yet oddly addictive. And it serves the usual purpose of putting off work or wasting time or whatever. Not that we should waste time. I never understood that, but I understand it, but it doesn't really make sense if you think about how much life we have to live. We barely get 100 years and we're trying to do stuff to waste time. But we want to waste short amounts of time. But then we end up wasting lots of time. Anyway, this isn't philosophical day, so we won't get into that. But the game has a twist. When you finish each level, you win purple tickets. And these tickets automatically enroll you in a daily raffle that doles out free Bitcoin. The day after I played my first game, I opened Thunder Bay and learned that I had just won 20 Satoshis, or roughly 10 cents, or a penny. Oh, I think that says a penny. Yeah, a penny. Finally, at long last, I'm leveraging my journalism to get rich in crypto. I might have only won a penny, but each month, 50,000 users are regularly playing other games from Thunder, the developer of Thunder Bay, such as Turbo84 and Bitcoin Bounce, to stack them sats. Another Bitcoin gaming company said 50,000 people have downloaded a mobile game called Saratobi. These numbers are tiny compared to the 1.8 million daily users of Axie Infinity, and that's why I projected that one to really go to the moon. But there are some in the space who see the rise of mobile Bitcoin gaming, especially in a normal ecosystem like the App Store, as key to spurring global Bitcoin adoption. And it is. But you got to give better rewards than just tiny Satoshis. I understand that you need to start there, and you can't really give away a large amount of money and be successful. So I really understand where they're coming from here. But this, you guys, I know you like Express Crypto, a lot of my people. So I was saying, hey, while it's down, maybe take use of other stuff like this until Express comes back up. I don't know, guys. I'm just, thought this was pretty cool. Thought I'd share it with you. Now, we finally get into the story of the night. And this is for you, Jorge, and I hope you're still here, and the rest of you. But I wondered why. I was trying to find the reason why Siatama went so far down after actually I did a video on it, and I thought it was a decent coin, but I was still kind of leery because of what happened with Pup Doge. And that's why you always need to be leery with meme coins. You can gain a lot of money. You can make yourself rich. You can, make a lot of money in meme coins, but you can also get completely wrecked. and lose everything. Now, most crypto, if you get wrecked, you lose maybe from 80 to 95%. With these ones, you will lose almost everything. Now, it won't happen. Over time, it will go to a lower level, and then it could completely disappear. This one actually has a chance of recovering, but I would steer clear, guys. Unless you are diehard, love the Siatama community, then nobody's ever going to be able to change your mind, right? But Siatama Inu coin community leaving after FBI warning on coin market cap and joining this coin. Basically, the FBI said, be careful, because you are probably going to be scammed. This is probably a scam. And they basically dumped the price with that one word. Let's look into what they're saying happened. That was just my take of what happened. So, ooh, it's getting hot here. Take off the jacket. Yep, had to put on the jacket. I'll have a bunch more different wardrobes for you guys coming into the next week or so. And as we go into the summer, expect a lot of cool stuff. I'm planning to really grow the channel here pretty soon. I'm gonna need the inner council and you guys' help. Sorry, before we get into the Siatama, I want to tell you this. I'm gonna create posters, and and I'll probably need help with these, not billboards, but like flyers. Little flyers or stickers that I can go put on stuff, not illegally. Like I'm not going to go, graffiti stuff, but wherever I can put like billboards or stuff or hand them to people downtown. And then I'm going to make a billboard. I'm going to live wrestling events that are on, cable TV, and I'm going to bring up signs, and I'm really thinking about growing the channel in the next few months. And so, I really would like some ideas on how you think that I could do that, both online and in physical. I'm going to need flyers, guys, because I tell one or two people about it, like when I talk to them, but just being able to hand out like a bunch or like set up a stand somewhere without getting in trouble and just like pitch my channel and tell people about crypto, answer their questions, and maybe help them know how to buy their first crypto, like something like that. So, okay, but this is sad to me because I'm a sucker for meme coins. Even though I don't believe in the long-term fundamentals of meme coins, how could you not like a coin that women love? I mean, I'm a sucker for women. I'm a guy, so of course, but anything that would make me in the in good graces, brownie points with my woman, then I'm gonna try to do it. And if it takes buying a meme coin, even if it is gonna lose me some money, if it makes you happy, do it, guys. Like, we get one life to live, and we get a chance to be either happy or sad in our lives, or all the other stuff that comes with being those two ways. So if you like Siatama Inu, guys, who cares what the FBI says? Who cares if it goes down? If you like it, buy it. If you don't. For real. If you want to make money, maybe stay away from this one for now, or don't. I don't know. It could go way up, but if you like something, do it. And if it makes somebody else happy, why not? Who cares if it costs a little bit of money? We spend money to make ourselves happy all the time. So why would it be any different with crypto? If it makes you happy, do it. Because some of us are collectors, and we don't just collect crypto for greed reasons. Some of us collect crypto because we like it. It's actually cool and fun to us. It's like an adult video game, basically. Okay, the latest sad news from Siatama Inu. See, I don't like all the negative. I'm going to flip this to a positive any way I can. If you like it, buy it. Has caused the token price to plummet by a huge percent after the FBI warning on the coin market cap. Despite making impressive growth of over 6,000%, there's a lot of money to be made in meme coins over the last 90 days. The last few days have changed the course of this coin for the worse. Here is what the warning said. Warming. They're warming us. They want to warm us about this coin. No, that's just a typo. Willie D, a partner of Siatama. sentenced in a whatever that is for more information. The warning immediately caused a panic in the crypto market, and the price of coins started plummeting at a fast rate. So this is why it's always bad to have one person represent a crypto. Why? Well, look what happened. The FBI is basically, even though it might not have had anything to do with this, it doesn't say if this had direct, from this, or if he did something else and was just one of the partner of Siatama. The warning immediately caused panic in the crypto market, and the price of the coin started plummeting at a fast rate. So, and the rest of that is just trying to, shill another coin. And I'm not going to go into that. Don't believe that. They're just trying to shill you on whatever that is. I'm not even going to say it. But yeah, guys, this can happen. This is fear. But you know what? It's still, let's go look at it real quick. It might not be worth much now, and it might never go up again. But if you like it, wait, there's no Siatama Inu on there? Did I spell it wrong? No, it's really not on here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not on CoinMarketCap anymore. I guess they took it off because of what happened, guys. They really did. They took it off. It's not on CoinMarketCap anymore. That's weird. Huh. Okay, and now mini football. Guys, here's another one. While we're talking about this, stay clear of this one too. I did a video about it. And it could be scam or not, but yeah, look, that's definitely a scam. So just stay away from these meme coins unless you like them. If you don't mind losing, like I lost $60 with Pup Doge, it was worth it to me to see that it was a garbage token. But I'm really, really careful when putting money into meme coins now. But if you do it at the right time and the right day, you could end up, scam. You could end up a rich man or woman. So it's all about risk and reward ratio. Oh yeah, I can put it on my windshield. That's true. Yeah, I do. Yep. I needed that. He said that's why I do all my monetary transactions in diamonds. Easy to transport. Siatama. Okay. That's I always Siatama. Yeah. So I always did it as 2 syllables. Siatama. Yeah, I always did it. Siatama. No, Siatama. Hold on. Saitama. Okay, that's where I was doing it wrong. Saitama, not Siatama. It's just Saitama. Got it. Which one, Weeping One, when you said sorry, but I kind of feel like despite your best effort of explaining it, it sounds like a foreign language. What were you talking about? Oh, XRP. Yeah, we can do XRP real quick. Yeah, that's why we're doing Q&A now, if you guys didn't know. We're going to look into some other cryptos. So let's go look at XRP. This is one of my favorite cryptos, and I don't know why I don't do more videos about it, because I probably could have, if I would have just went pure XRP channel, I probably would have been at about 20,000 subscribers. If you want me to be honest, this probably would have been the way to grow my channel the biggest, but I don't want to limit myself to just one crypto. That's the thing. Like, I think that the XRP community would have got behind me. It would have been a rough road, because there's a lot of savages in the XRP community. So yeah, that would have been strange. But yeah, especially losing my teeth, because when I started my video, I had my bottom front teeth, guys. If you didn't know that, if you go back and watch my videos. But that's what happens when, you know, you treat your body bad for several years. Okay, so it looks like we have a falling wedge right here. And definitely not a bull flag, but a falling wedge, right, Chop. And we'll see what happens. It'll break to the upside. Now, Quickswap. We needed to go back to that because we're going to watch and see if there was a breakout. Remember that before we ended the show? So let's do XRP. I just had to remind myself of that real quick. Sorry, I'm not trying to jump around. Now let's go to our have the same thing going here, except on kind of a different level. As you see, we're basically almost going to break out right now. And this one would be right here. Boom. And then you still have a falling wedge on the 1 hour. Now let's look at the 30-minute one. And it looks like there's an inverse head and shoulders. That's pretty cool if that happens. I'm going to have to move this whole thing down, though. Okay, let's see. This is at 81. Oh, no. Nope. Can't be. Never mind. This one went lower. But let's see here. Inverse head and shoulders. Nope. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. I'm not seeing a whole lot right here. There's definitely some resistance or some support right here. And then there's definitely that downward resistance right here. So we'll see. There's nothing breaking out at this moment. That's why it sucks. Like we're waiting for breakouts or, you know, it's just like a waiting game. We've been waiting. But eventually it's going to catch us off guard. When it blasts up, that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think that we're going to go down farther than 30,000, 40,000 right now until we have a major blast off. I just think I could be wrong. I mean, every time we've gone up, we have gone down even further. So, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to go with my original gut instinct and how I thought of crypto in the original terms. And that is, it's going to keep going up. I'm not going to let my mind be muddied, by the waters and change my mind when I have a pretty good idea of where it's going to go. Now, I did want to look at Quickswap before we ended, and I wish I would have just left that pattern the way that it was, because now we're not going to see the breakout, unfortunately. Whoops. And it wasn't on the 1 hour. Ooh, we're going down now. So yeah, it broke to the downside. So was it on the 30-minute? No, it was on the hour. So this is what we had, I think. Was it right here? Yep. And it was to right here. And oh no, we have 8 minutes. So actually we haven't closed yet. So it was this one still. So I would put it right there. And then get this sucker to move down a little bit. Symmetrical triangle. Oh, actually, maybe it already did break to the downside. Yeah, it did. So it already broke to the downside. I don't know how I missed that. I mean, I can't see it. Yeah, no, I can't see it being like this. It was up further before anyway. So yeah, it broke to the downside now. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we could possibly go all the way down here to 250, back down to where we were. So it would go to the bottom of the flag, or not the flag, but the bottom of the triangle. Just like if it broke up, it would go to the top. If it breaks down, go to the bottom. So that's not good. I mean, this could always switch around because we're still right there. This is not a confirmed breakout. There's no volume. There's nothing to confirm a breakout. So nothing yet. I mean, but it did break to the downside. Just going sideways will, be bad for this. And it's going to, get drawn back down to this level where it was at. But this is a really cool crypto. And if you can get it at these 200 and some dollar levels, and then you could be part of these massive blast off, especially more people are using Quickswap because of Polygon minting NFTs, yield farming, and all of that other stuff that goes along with Polygon, guys. And that's what I really want you guys to understand, that this is just a high level way to dive deeply into the inner workings of crypto and make money in those things that they designed for people like us who love this stuff to go in and make money. They give us opportunities to do that. And I'm here to show you when there's good price movements, when I think there's movement, and when I think it's just stagnant. And right now, even the crypto that moves up, it turns stagnant. Everything that we have seen lately is stagnant. And that's because we have these dumps and we have to reset. And now we'll go back up and hopefully test these levels again. And this was our support level. You see, when we broke this level, how far we went down? This was holding us up for a long time. Look at that. I mean, it was basically holding us up the whole time. And then, well, right here, we broke above it. It was holding us back here. And then we broke above it here. And then we stayed above it. It was, support for us. And then we broke it and went right back down. So hopefully this time we'll go up and we'll break this top level of resistance. And then we'll be able to move forward and continue the market. This is not a bearish. I mean, unless we break to the bottom of this big channel that's been forming on the daily from when we originally dumped, it's basically held at this level the whole time. So as long as we stay inside that and don't break to the downside, there's nothing to worry about at all. You can't just worry for nothing, guys. That's what I'm telling you. There is absolutely nothing to fear right yet. I mean, yes, it looks bad. It went back down to 46,000 again, but we're still not below the areas that we need to worry about. Now, where are the areas that we need to worry about? Well, one of them is 44.5. That is one of my key areas to watch, 44.5. That is going to be a level. If we touch that, we're probably going down to about 42.5. And then from there, I can see it down to 40 and then 38.5, so on and so forth. And it moves a couple $1,000s down before we have a little bit of back end support from long-term price trends. So that's all I'm saying there. But it could continue all the way down. The end of a bear market comes, none of support, none of resistance matters as much. Now, I just want everybody to realize that you and I are not the only ones who have technical analysis. And I know I said it in the beginning of this video, and I've said it a couple other times, but I really want you guys to realize that everyone can use this same technical analysis to judge price movements, even big institutional, especially big institutional companies, and especially big companies that only specialize in shorting commodities, stocks, crypto, whatever they can short, right? They are pros at it. And I bet there's companies that never long, all they do is short all day long. That's their only job, is to short whatever they can short. And then you have things happen like this. They see a key level right here, right? If I now say I had $1 billion, guys, and I'm watching Bitcoin. Now, what would I do? I'm like, okay, we broke above. Oh man, this is when I wish I really had a lot of money, guys, because I see these things, and if I had a lot of money, I could use them to my favor, and then you and I could move the market. Like if I have any billionaire friends, you might want to listen to this. So what I would do is when I broke above this level right here, I would watch this. And then I would be like, okay, well, I have how much Bitcoin? We're going up to 52, higher than it's been in a long time. Most of my buy orders are at 30,000. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have 180,000 Bitcoin, let's say, more than almost as much as MicroStrategy or more. I don't know their exact number. Say I have 180,000 Bitcoin. Well, I don't want to sell all my Bitcoin, of course, because 40,000, that would be dumb. 52,000, that would be dumb. But wait a minute. If I sold 40,000 of my Bitcoin right here, okay, I'm already buying in at 30,000. So that's going to be a $22,000 gain on all of those Bitcoin that I'm selling. Now, hear me out. I would put a short order at the same exact time or before. I would put a short order in on Bitcoin right before I sold that. I would put a buy order for Bitcoin at 45,500, or let's say 46,500. I want to be safe. I don't want to, not have the crypto go down to my price. So what I would do is I would, sell all that crypto after I put a short in. Then I would put another buy order in down here at the bottom so that I could buy my Bitcoin back that I just sold, because I don't want to sell my Bitcoin. I just want to move the market, right? So those 40,000 Bitcoin that I just sold, I just bought 41,000 back because I sold it at 52 and bought it back at 46. I just made a profit. I just shorted the market, made millions of dollars on the way down, still have more Bitcoin than I started with. And I know, and why did I do that? Because I knew this level was key support. And if I sold it right here when we were at the bottom getting ready to break it, that's all I would have to do. And then the market would do it for me. So if I wanted to use that's my whole point. If I wanted to use technical analysis to manipulate the market, I could easily, because all I would have to do is wait for a support level and then be like, boom, short, sell order, buy order back in, make sure I have a stop loss order on my, for my profits on my short, and then boom, I'm good to go. There's nobody who can stop me. But I don't have that kind of money. I'm just saying, if I had that kind of money, I would do that, because it would be easy to do. You could break that support, or on the same way with Bitcoin. If I had $1 billion, to spend on Bitcoin, when we're up here at 52,100, I would put a buy-in order there for maybe just 1,000 Bitcoin to help it break that level and help us move to the upside, guys. So these are the things that I wish I had a lot of money, because I could really change Bitcoin for us for the better, because I would use these key resistance and support levels to do my bidding for me. And I bet you that's what they do, guys. Now, if I thought of it, there's a team of other people who probably thought of the same thing. And that's probably what happened here. Somebody saw a key level of support that would be easy to break. Now, you see we bounced off of this resistance right here. The next time that we touch down here, it would be easy to break. I could tell you that. Every time we go to a higher high and we fail to break it, and we've already been touching a support level for a long time, I could have told you that was going to break. But I wanted to be positive. That's why I'm making positive videos. But these are short term. I'm not worried about short term. But if I was, and if I had a lot of money, I could make big, big, big moves, guys. So those are the things. And I'll show you these things if you want to see them. I mean, that's why my videos, they're good from beginners to experts, from, dollar heirs to millionaires, penny heirs to millionaires. I don't even know if there's such thing as a penny heir, but if there was, I'd be one. One day I'll be a penny heir. No. But yeah, so I was thinking ascending triangle, but on the other end of that, look at the support level. We've been testing it. You didn't make resistance. That it was inevitable that we broke down right here. But now the cool thing is, normally when we go to break down and it's like a slingshot. So basically what we did is, this is the sling right here. And so we're pulling that thing back. So we're already pulled back now, waiting to blast up past the next resistance. So right now it would be easy to dump Bitcoin even more. Well, I don't know if that's true, actually. Even if you had a lot of money, it would be actually kind of hard to move Bitcoin right now. Why do I say that? Well, look at all this support back here. It would take some serious money to move Bitcoin down. So I think even if you're considering buying altcoins, maybe wait. But if you're in it for the long term, maybe find some altcoins that are really far down right now. Or there's always money to be made by either staking. Guys, you can make money right now. You don't have to just sit around and do nothing. Excuse me. You could stake. You could yield farm. You can play games for crypto. You can take surveys. There's so many different things that you can do. and I recommend almost all of them except leverage trading. Of course, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Common sense, not to leverage trade because you don't want to lose all your money. I've tried it. I'm pretty good, and I consider myself to be a smart person or semi-intelligent. I was actually almost a genius, but I probably lost a lot of brain cells over the years that made me not as much. I want to be careful with how I word that. I don't want to get demonetized. So, but look, there's no volume. We really need to break back above this line, and we have a falling wedge again, but we're still in the giant channel, guys. So yeah, that's cool. Ooh, Iota, and Iota was pumping yesterday too. Yeah, we can definitely look at Iota. Anchor's down to 9 cents now. Ugh. But that's a beautiful price to buy, guys. I mean, there's always a positive that you can pull out of any negative, and that's what I love about my Bitcoin Renegade family we have here, or Bitcoin Renegade Army, whatever you want to call us, Bitcoin Renegades. That they're always positive, and I see things negative sometimes, and they're always redirecting my thoughts because I can get negative when I get bombarded with stuff. But having positive people around you is something that I have learned is priceless. It's worth more than any money that you could ever have. It's worth more than anything that you could ask for, is having a good, strong team around you. And that's how I was able to make it 11 years, staying clean. And that's how I was able to become what I have today, is because of the strong people in my church and around me and my family, and just all of the things that, have led me to where I'm at now. So where that I can lead other people. You cannot lead anybody. You can't help anybody until you can help and take care of yourself first. And that is the very first thing that I learned. And now that I can, and I'm doing good things, I'm showing you guys, how to make money even in these downtimes. And it works out in the end, guys. Just dollar cost average, keep buying the dips. These are good buying opportunities for long-term gains, and you'll be fine. You'll make it through this, and you'll be like, man, that was easy. And then the real hard part comes when we're in a bear market. So just be ready for that, and be ready for just accumulation. That was my mindset starting, and that is where I'm going back to, is accumulating as much crypto as I can in any kind. I used to have like 50 or 60 different cryptos. Now I have about 10. So I need to expand my crypto a little bit and start doing more stuff. So so you're saying that it happened in November. When did the dip happen in Siatama? Okay, let's go talk about that a little bit. Let me give you the screen again. Hey, I remembered. Okay, so this happened back in November. Is that what you're saying? November 24th. That was only less than a month ago. So when did the price go down? Now let's go look at the price. Oh, wait, where are we going to look at the price at? Hold on. That's the problem. I think weren't we looking at it on CoinMarketCap before? I thought we were the other day. Yeah, we were. So why wasn't it telling me it didn't exist? Okay, guys, it's playing games. I don't know, but let's look at the trading view again. Let's see when this happened. November. Yep, that's why it happened, bro. Exactly why it happened. I mean, you can put the date November 12th, 2021. And that's exactly why it happened. So I'm glad I got the right information for you. You're right. I was like, man, I really hope I didn't get the wrong information. No, I did. I got the right one. I really did my research on this for you, man. And I wanted to make sure that I gave you the right answer. That's why I didn't tell you yesterday that I wanted to actually look into what happened. And yes, this is why. This is why the price dropped. It scared the community. Like, you have look how strong the community was. I mean, look how high the price was. And they had a good community, but even the strongest community can be torn apart by a monumental price drop like that. I mean, and the news that the FBI is basically saying it's a scam, that it really affected it in a bad way. So, yeah. But yeah, no, that happened right around the same time. So good to go. And we were looking at it before that. When did I make the video about that? I don't even remember. It was like in before November, definitely before November. I think it was like September, possibly, or October. Let me look. I can tell you exactly when it was. Four months ago. So August. I did a video about this in August, 245 views. And it was doing good, guys, until the FBI got involved. I don't know if they didn't want another Shiba Inu thing to happen. They didn't want billionaires to be made, because I think it probably would have kept going up if that didn't happen. They had a strong community. It was a meme coin, but it went up crazy for no reason, because people like meme coins. So I think the FBI basically shut it down. That's basically an attack on the crypto community. So what we need to do in response to that is pump a crypto. Let's all agree on a crypto to buy at the same time and buy it and pump the price. Sorry about that, everybody. My computer is having problems. So let's look at Quickswap one more time before we call it a night. I wanted to see if it broke out. I think it broke out to the downside, but then we're going to call it a night. Yeah, look, it definitely broke to the downside. So as you see, Quickswap is going to continue to go down. It might go all the way back down to 256. So I wouldn't buy this crypto right now. But I would definitely keep an eye on this one for the near-term future and a possible, more blasting off to even crazier highs. Because if you look at the trading volume, it's 108 million right now. But if you look at the market cap, it's only 105 million. So this thing can get at least 10x more, just to $1 billion, which would put it at a $3,000 market cap. Now it could do 20x and go to 6,000, and that would bring it to 2 billion. It could even 100x to 10 billion. So, which would put this at what? $300,000 a piece? Wait, 100x 10 would be times 3,000. So it'd be 30,000 a piece, I believe. Yeah, $30,000 a piece. I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched. But with the market cap, it's possible. But with the price, I don't think it's going to go that high. So more like 10x. I think it'll either 10 or possibly 20x to $6,000. I could see that. $6,000 is not too out there. So there's my price prediction on that one. But let's get out of here, guys. I know you have a lot of stuff probably to do, and I just had a good time tonight. I'm in a really good mood lately. I don't know why. It's probably because my daughter's back in my life. It's really changed a lot of things, because I dealt with that for so many years that it almost seemed like it was never going to happen. So now that it has, I'm just trying to navigate having a relationship with her on her terms, so that I don't, overwhelm her or her family or disrupt their life. So if you don't know, my daughter was adopted when she was a year and a half old. And I got a divorce, and she got adopted by a family when she was, like I said, a year and a half. And I just started contacting her again this year and being able to have a relationship with her. So that is what I'm basically like a crypto dad, but my daughter doesn't live with me, of course. But I incorporate that into who I am as a crypto analyst, and just to give you guys a little bit of background on me and, why I say and do some of the things that I do. And as you see that picture right there, my daughter painted for me, and it is my very favorite thing in the world. And yeah, I love sharing parts of myself with you guys. It's actually helped me grow as a person to be part of this channel and go through this journey. So I just thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a good new year. I hope you have a lot of plans, and be safe and be blessed. God bless you. All right. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!